Jesus.
What do you want?
It's true then. Your name is Jesus. I heard them calling you, but I wasn't sure. You are beautiful.
You are not evil.
Why do you say that? How can you know?
I divine it.
She's dying. Jiro's daughter is dying. What can be done?
He can heal her.
Your soul aches, I know you suffer. I share everything in you. I share in your pain and in your sorrow, and I bid you judge not, lest ye be judged.
You are the only one who can help. My daughter is dying. She's only 12 years old. My daughter is dying.
Come.
She's dying. Jiro's daughter is dying. What can be done?
He can heal her.
She touched him. She's been sick for a long time.
She touched him.
Someone's hand.
It could have been anyone, Master. There are so many here.
A woman's hand. I sensed a force going out of me.
It was I! My hand, mine you felt. I've been sick for so many years, and now you've healed me.
Daughter, your faith is your salvation. Be at peace.
I knew that touching your vestment I would then be released from pain. You were the only one who could cure me, and you cured me. Come along. Much to do.
Did you find the child?
The child? No.
You haven't found the child?
No.
Samira, I know that you're not telling me the truth. Why?
I tell you, I didn't find him.
You know, these herbs do me a world of good. They are good for clearing the mind. You are right, you know. Shall I tell you what really happened? You did locate the child. He looked at you, uttered a truth you couldn't comprehend, and he made you a believer.
Jesus, tell me what it was you saw.
But I already did.
You must obey me.
It was just like I told you it was.
Where did you see the man?
Over there.
But this 12-year-old girl, and the woman you say he cured.
It was there, or it was elsewhere.
You said there were houses, olive trees.
Also a lake, I recall it now. They said it was called the Lake of Gerasa.
Gerasa? Are you sure? Because Gerasa is very far from here, in Palestine.
You don't believe it, do you?
Listen, Jesus, all children imagine strange things. It's part of childhood, a child's imagination. And imagining and fantasizing are beautiful.
When I grow up, will you still doubt?
Oh, my child, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
May I go out now?
His words, do you remember? That man, when she touched his garment, do you remember his words? Can you repeat them?
I I sensed a force going out of me.
Where are you going?
It's my wife. Can I go and see what has happened?
You there. Over here. And bring a saw.
He remembered everything, word for word. It was as though he had actually seen what he described.
But you know that's not possible.
I know it's not possible, but if you had heard, it was really as though he'd been there. Talk to him, Joseph.
And say what? Discontinue such fantasy.
It's not funny. He saw something out there that actually exists. It exists. The lake at Gerasa exists. I'm at a loss to describe what happened.
Perhaps you heard us talk about it. He heard us and imagined that he'd been there.
But that man, the words he said, the boy could not create such a story.
Won't you calm down? For our son's sake, it's not good to carry on like this.
You're right, I know.
Mary, listen.
I'm not a good mother.
Mary, listen to me. We found a safe place here. We don't have to live in fear anymore. You're happy here, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So, let's allow our son to grow. With his dreams, his secrets, with his thoughts. We can't understand everything.
He's changing.
Wouldn't you want him to change?
I'd like to help him.
Go home. Go.
This one. I think the mast should go there.
They're working on it over there.
Do you think that locker will be large enough for the sail? How much ballast will it need? If you're gonna keep staring at me with those puppy dog eyes, you might as well go work with your father.
Thanks!
Hand me that one. Now get me the tool. Not that tool, no, the other. That one.
Father, how beautiful!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Will you buy it for me? Let's buy something for Mother. Just look at those pretty things.
Calm down, we'll do our shopping later. Calm down.
That bracelet is nice. The sugar! The sugar!
Doves for sale.
Beautiful doves there! Stop here!
I'd be delighted to look at a dove.
I got a lot of doves here. You just say how many you want. I'm happy to do business with you.
How much?
3 denarii.
Give me one.
Are you buying it for me or for you?
I'm buying it for the sacrifice.
What does sacrifice mean?
It means that we offer the Lord the pure blood of this dove.
In other words, you're saying you must kill it.
No, not me, the rabbi.
But doesn't Almighty God prefer to hear his birds alive greeting the morning?
I'm sorry. I don't want it. But if you like, I'll pay you just the same.
No, not that type of person. The only thing I ask is that the two of you get out of here before I'm ruined.
يا ليلي نلقاو لي في تمريض
And now we'll make the dove fly. Get ready. Look how the dove is flying. Now watch here. It's flying. Mine, no.
Shalom.
Mary, you must watch your son. Otherwise, I'll be forced to advise all the mothers to keep their children away from Jesus.
Please don't say that, Rachel. We just arrived and we need everyone's help. If Jesus did something wrong...
My son came home with a live bird. He said Jesus made it. What does that mean, Jesus made it?
I don't know. They're children. They play.
You don't see what's going on. They stole the bird. They stole it from the market. Your son is teaching the others how to steal. It had better stop.
Rachel, wait.
And if we ever find anything missing from one of our houses, we'll know who the culprit is.
It won't happen again. I promise you, it won't happen. Rabbi, is it possible?
I believe what you have told me, Mary. But you must learn to distinguish between what seems to be and what is.
But what if he did create the bird? Is it possible it really happened?
The creation of life from nothing is an impossibility. Only the creator of all things can produce such a miracle. And it is an act of infinite love toward all creatures.
I don't know what to do, Rabbi.
Defend your son with silence. Keep these mysteries in your heart. Speak of this with no one.
It's Mother with our lunch. I wonder what she brought today.
Lunchtime! Half an hour!
Wait! I'm hungry. I want you to eat some bread. Here.
I've changed my mind. I want the boy alive.
Alive, Zephyr?
Yes. For a very good reason.
And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Every year during the 7th month after harvesting the fruits of the earth, you will celebrate a feast in my honor. The first day you will gather the most beautiful fruits, with palm leaves, leafy tree branches, and willows that grow near the rapids. And you will express your joy to me all week long."
This way. Here. The feast has already begun. You're late.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Rabbi.
Dedicate
Welcome.
another offering to me in the same manner. You will offer sacrifices of wine and grain. And I say furthermore unto you, I am thy Lord and God. During the 8th week I bid you, all sons of Israel, I bid you to live in the huts. You must all live in the huts so that your descendants will know that I had their ancestors live in the huts when I led them out of Egypt.
Today is a holiday. Why are those men working?
They're Egyptians, not Hebrews like us.
I want to see what the fishermen
Careful.
caught.
How embarrassing, a carpenter who doesn't know how to build a hut.
There's nothing to see, no fish in the nets.
Don't touch, you're not supposed to.
There's not a fish to be found in the sea.
Now, hurry! Pull in the net!
Careful, don't tear the net.
Fill the baskets. How do you explain it? There wasn't a fish from here to Cyprus.
You're right. The net was empty. I can't explain it.
Where is he? He's got to come.
The shipyard is burning.
Mary! Mary! The shipyard's on fire! I'm going down!
Joseph, be careful.
Will destroy it. You've got to save it. The fire will destroy it. I tell you, you've got to save the boat. Wet it down.
Stand back! It's dangerous!
now the woman and child are alone. Shall we go?
Mary, open! Mary, it's Samira, open! Mary, come with me! Move before it is too late! Take your son, now!
When we take her, what do we do with her?
They are both gone.
How could you know that?
I saw the truth in the flames.
Jews, when they are threatened, they stick together. It's right for us to help when a Jew's in trouble.
Thank you, Samira.
I thank you for my son and myself.
Let us go. They are waiting for us.
Why so upset? Surprised at you. So the boy and his mother got away. It's happened only twice.
Idiot! Not the second time, the third. Have you never heard of the massacre at Bethlehem?
No.
You're lying. The most heinous crime in memory. Infanticide by the sword.
You're crazed!
They were 49. Under 2 years old. Or were they 48? That's my problem. Did he escape King Herod's massacre? The one infant that posed a threat to my king? Answer me!
Why me, Saphir? What for?
48 infants. I missed only one.
Since when were you a soldier?
It was I who knew the prophecy. I bade King Herod to slaughter all those children. I've been searching all through these years. No peace ever. Since the night, in the sight of God, I am nothing. A Syrian god or a pagan god or a Jewish god? I don't know which god! I don't know which god is persecuting me!
Elijah, where are we going?
To him who sets gold and silver like jewels of light. Psalm 27. Or is it 127? He's a goldsmith, one of us. He's waiting for us. Only in God does my soul find comfort.
Because from him comes salvation.
Here they are, brother. Our people in need. The rabbi told you, did he not?
I was sitting here waiting. Certainly you and your mother will be safe with us, young man. But I thought that you would likely be interested in something to eat or drink. A cold glass of milk, for example. You'll find it when we go down those stairs. You'll think you've entered the mouth of Jonah's whale, and in some ways it is. You have nothing to worry about here. We have helped many people in danger.
How will my husband locate us?
He will be informed, I promise you.
I'll knock out those props! Look out! Joseph!
Come. I hope that God will forgive me if I let that man die without his dear wife at his bedside. No other option exists. If she were to learn of it, she'd want to stay. And it's imperative that she leave here at noon. There is great danger. We are the protectors.
We will follow your orders, Venerable Rabbi.
Good.
Joseph? Your father is here. Joseph?
No, it's Elijah. I brought some milk, some bread, and some eggs. Eat something and then we'll go. No, it's better to eat on the way.
My husband.
He's well. He asked me to come and tell you that only. There's not a second to lose. We have to get started.
Why isn't he here?
But you know why. There's still danger. You have to go.
I thank you for what you've done for us, but I'm not leaving until I see my husband.
Then all right. I don't wish to waste a whole hour arguing.
Elijah! What are these clothes and weapons for?
It's best to leave the weapons alone. The clothes are there to help people in need.
In need of what?
To hide for a few days and then escape from the city.
You mean there are other people like us?
Come.
There aren't any shoes in my size. Why, I wonder? Maybe because they don't expect a child to have to escape.
Our venerable rabbi says that everything is happening because the prophecies are being fulfilled.
What did he say?
Nothing. Just eat your lunch.
Shalom.
Shalom.
But you said you would take me to Joseph.
And I'm going to. Really.
Come with me, please.
Go, little one. Go with God. The one who created the sky and makes the grass green and feeds the little crows. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
That's a good boy.
You said that if I were the son of a crow instead of Joseph the carpenter, God would feed me.
Shalom.
Where are you taking us?
You will see. They're important people, and you won't be alone. Everything necessary will be done for you and your son. Stay here. Don't move. Be sure not to touch anything.
Where are we, Mother?
I don't know.
It's hot.
Jesus, come back here.
So, child, do you like this house?
Are you the owner?
Oh, no. Just the last of the Jewish servants. When I go, there won't be any others. Do you know who that old man is? One who witnessed the death of the last queen of Egypt. Her name was Cleopatra. Egypt died with her. One small bite from the deadly asp. That is how queens die, my boy.
He's 7 years old. You mustn't talk like that to him. He's too young.
Forgive me. I brought you a warm cloak for the journey. It will be cold in the mountains.
I don't intend to go on any journey until I'm brought to my husband.
The caravan is ready to leave.
No, I tell you, I'm not going anywhere.
There's no other choice.
Not till I see my husband. They promised me.
That's out of the question. Someone made a mistake.
To make that journey without seeing my spouse? I'm not one to act without my husband's consent.
Your husband would want to see you safe, would he not? 2 young newlyweds of the faith are leaving here for Palestine. The rabbi asked them to welcome you to their caravan.
The bride says, "Enter my beloved into his garden and eat of his exquisite fruits." The groom says, "My bride, I eat of my beans and my honey, and with my milk I drink the new wine." Here is the bride, and the groom that the Lord has given her. Together
Load the luggage on the camels.
to the garden of their youth. Together they will see the days and years fall like leaves from the branches. Together they will cross the desert, holding in their hearts hope and memories.
They're ready. Your journey is about to begin. They're saying their goodbyes.
What about when they ask us who we are? What am I supposed to say?
No, they won't ask you.
I'm glad that you could attend the wedding.
Much happiness.
Don't forget us.
Wonderful.
We appreciate
Your presence was such a comfort.
These two?
Yes.
Another family underfoot.
The husband remains behind.
Just keep out of the way. This is not a pleasure trip.
It'll be a pleasure to participate.
A very spirited answer. I hope you're prepared for the heat and cold of the desert, young man. All right, we'll get on our way.
May God be with you.
Brothers, wait! Brothers, wait! We are going with you!
For an expatriation permit, you'll need 2 Roman citizens as witnesses. Bonded slaves may not sign, even if they're citizens. I'll write down the names. Give this to the prefect.
Thank you.
Here is the document you requested.
It's still not correct. The treasury visa is missing. You must present a request with a detailed accounting of expenses.
But we were
There
told...
is a new edict issued by Octavius Augustus regarding cases like yours. In any case, if the documentation is not in order, no monies can be issued.
A letter? What letter?
A letter from my lord Herod Antipatus, requesting money to help pay for the costs of the search.
You are saying that the letter in question should have arrived here 2 days ago. The question is, where is it? Is it one of these? You know that the Empire for me is an endless sea of written words. In that sea, Jerusalem is only a tiny speck. Well, look what I have found. Addressed to me from Jerusalem.
May I see it?
One moment. I'm sorry. There's no mention of money here.
I would like to read it.
No. And for a very good reason. There's not the slightest mention of you here. It seems you have been forgotten, Saphir. Or perhaps you never really existed. If I were you, I'd jump on the first horse I found and gallop away at breakneck speed to Jerusalem.
Is that in order?
I heard a story regarding arson in a shipyard. That arson was attributed to you and your assistant. I need to say, you've gone much too far this time. It had the distinct appearance of a personal initiative. In the Roman Empire, there is no place for personal initiatives. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear, Excellency. Though I don't feel, sir, that you understand. What I did was done in the interest of the entire realm.
We will decide what the public interest is.
Excellency, I have factual knowledge about something of extraordinary importance. It is imperative that I receive the help needed to find that woman and child. Excellency!
As we move together toward the distant mountains, we thank the newlyweds who have welcomed us on this long journey. A new day is beginning. Heavenly stars shall light the lonely night. To the newlyweds, happiness, and may God grant...
If you don't mind, what's our destination?
Don't you know? We're returning to our native land. Aren't you too returning to Palestine?
But this is the wrong direction. I'd swear we're heading south. And those mountains.
Those are the mountains of the Sinai. There are difficulties on the sea route. Palestine is in revolt, and the Roman garrisons are on the alert. The deserts of the Negev are also unsafe. Perhaps it's only a summer storm, but I prefer to go around it.
Don't ever go too far away from me, no matter what happens. Understand?
When will Father return, Mother?
He'll return when he can. He's under the protection of the community.
Just like us.
Like us.
Then why didn't we go together?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if he were on his way here now.
Nor I. I'll bet he is. I told you how he promised? When your father asked me to marry him, we thought we would be together for life. How could anything separate us? But I did ask him to promise. I said, should it occur, promise me it'll not last long. He laughed and said yes. Now that time has arrived. We mustn't be afraid. Your father keeps his promises.
Joseph, can you hear me? Where's your wife? You're very close to death. And you'll need to have someone to care for her and your son. I can do that, Joseph. Tell me where they are.
That's all the talk. The man has to rest.
Joseph, listen. Do you hear me, Joseph? You will be gone, leaving your wife and son in dire need. Do this for them, Joseph. Joseph. Joseph, tell me where they are. Joseph, answer me.
Who are you?
Let him go.
What do you want from me? What is it? You want to kill them? You want to kill them, don't you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
My duty, as an old acquaintance. No more than that.
What's your hurry?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Come on. I know how to show a man a good time.
My lord. Anything. Please. Anything. Do you work also at night or only at night?
I don't make loans to strangers.
I just need some information.
I don't pass that out to strangers.
I was told that in times of persecution, many Jews have passed through this place of business.
You're a Jew?
No.
Then I don't see that as any of your business.
I can pay.
And with what?
With this. It's worth a lot of denarii. And not only because it has a high gold content, but because it bestows great power on him who possesses it. Look there. The personal seal of Herod Antipatus.
Why would you want to part with it?
Because I want that information badly.
Which is?
A woman and a child passed through this store several days ago. Where did they go?
I hate to tell you, but the weight of the gold in this object varies. The power it has depends entirely on the one who owns it and on his intentions. In other words, it has no worth.
Filth! Junkman! You were the one who helped them get away! But I will find them!
From the heights of your dwelling place you irrigate the mountains. You fill the earth with the fruits of your works. You make the grass to grow for the cattle and grain for man, so that he is nourished from the earth. Wine that causes the heart of man to rejoice, oil that causes his face to shine, bread that sustains his body.
What is your son doing?
Awaiting his father.
Where is he?
In Egypt. He had some important work to finish. He'll join us during the trip or in Palestine. The child needs him. I can't furnish everything.
Only you must.
What do you mean?
Am I too forward? You're the experienced one. But one day, within a year, we want a child of our own. And it will hurt to know that I am not enough for him.
No, on the contrary, Ziva. I'm glad about that. It isn't frightening. It's good that he misses his father and desires to be with him. We will have nothing more than this for many days, bread and goat's milk. We'll have to get used to it.
Mother, were you talking to her about Father?
Yes?
She asked why he's not here.
Yes.
Did you tell her why?
What should I have said to the woman?
My father's not going to come. He doesn't know where to find us.
Why do you say that?
You know it's true.
I shouldn't have let them talk me into it. I shouldn't have left without him.
You did it for me. Why are we fleeing?
Someone intends to do us ill. That's the reason we were made to flee Egypt and why we're with this caravan.
Wherever they are, they have to be someplace. This woman and her son. What are they doing? My vision, the two of them are together talking. The lady is miserable. Where is the boy's father? That's the burning question. She blames herself for leaving without him. And now what is she doing? I can tell you. She's explaining why they're fleeing.
Why don't you have your visions do something practical for you? Why don't you make them tell you where they're hiding in which garbage dump of the city?
Oh, don't you see the beauty of it? The carpenter no longer exists for them, but she doesn't know that. The child asks, where's my father? And what can she tell the boy? She's desperate. She can't say, I don't know. So she wants to invent a story. But in her desperation, she is alone in a foreign country tending to a small boy. She is afraid. And a fear creates the temptation to say to the child, perform a miracle. Perform it. It is in your power. Render our carpenter to return to us. If you are truly the child of the prophecy.
You drink too much. It's not good for you.
Only he was saved from the massacre. A star marked his birth and continues to protect him.
Sounds like a fairy tale, but it's beautiful.
He's raving. He's drunk.
That's not important. I wonder how it finishes.
It finishes where he'll go out and kill any old child, and then he'll swear he's killed the king of Israel, the potentate Saphir, who wants to be more powerful than all the prophets.
True Saphir?
My destiny.
He's out of his head. Goodbye, Saphir. I'm going back to Jerusalem. If they put a bounty on your head, let me know. Better that a faithful servant should collect it, don't you think?
This is where we'll spend the night.
Aren't you going to sleep?
The animals out there. Possibly they're desert dogs. Or hyenas.
But there's a fire.
I'll wait a little while, then lie down. Go on.
You're thinking about me, aren't you?
Yes. One day you're going to grow up into a grown man. And sometimes I think about it. Mothers are like that. All mothers. Do you understand?
Yes.
Will you leave me? Will I lose you?
These are the things all mothers fear. That their children will grow up. That they will lose them.
They need more wine.
You are asking me to increase it. What is it that you want me to do? My hour has not arrived yet.
These are the things that all mothers fear. That their children will grow up. That they will lose them. Have you nothing to say to me?
Bring the amphoras here at once, and fill them with water.
Do exactly what he says.
It's wine.
Usually the good wine is offered at the beginning of dinner. Instead, you've kept the best wine for the end. You're an excellent host.
What does the future harbor? What does it hold? It's a question without an answer. Nobody can give it.
Mother?
Yes?
And who will look for me will find me.
As words, they're beautiful.
The one who said them was that man, the man from Galilee.
When?
I don't remember, Mother.
They were beautiful words. Now go to sleep.
I'm fine now. There's no longer any need to stay here.
Very nearly dead you were.
That's over now.
Yes, but new skin hasn't formed.
They don't hurt anymore.
Proves nothing. Stand. Try to walk. You see? It takes time.
I have no time.
As you like.
buy something for Mother. Just look at those pretty things. Look at those beautiful doves, the doves! The doves.
They say your son has died. What is the truth of it?
He loved the doves.
But is he dead? They say he's dead.
No, he's on his way to Palestine. He went with his mother.
Then your whole family as well. On the way to Palestine. That's the reason your son hasn't been here shopping. Oh, I'm a weakling, I guess. Too sensitive for a businessman. He said he intended to buy all my birds, and I pretended to believe him. He wanted to set them free. He's very lonely, your son.
I'm sorry. Why did you think I was your father?
I saw you arrive, saw you limping. Everyone tells me I'm not to wait, he's not coming. But I'm sure that my father will come for me. Who are you?
The father of a child like you?
Shalom.
I am not sure what route the caravan took. I only know that they could not follow the sea route. Because serious things are happening in Palestine. Upheavals, massacres, reprisals by the Romans. They treat us like criminals, we, the sons of Abraham.
But then they will tremble with fear because God loves the sons of the just. 14th Psalm.
Thank you, Elijah. Let's hope it happens. What was I saying? Oh, yes, that they probably took the route via the Sinai. Elijah can explain it to you. He knows geography. That is, he knows biblical geography. When will you leave?
At once.
See that you're careful, Joseph. Shortly after the caravan left, one of our jewelers here was attacked. Possibly a simple assault. Except that jeweler was the one who helped your family to flee Alexandria. And the one that he said attacked him, I'm sure, was the one who came looking for you.
Thank you, Rabbi. I'll be careful.
Joseph?
Yes, Rabbi?
Your son?
Yes?
Where are you taking him?
To our home, Nazareth.
Do you know it is written, and he will be called the Nazarene? Take care of him, so that which is written may take place in our lifetime.
Who are you?
My name is Zephyr.
Leave here. Go.
Why? See what I have in my hand? The map of the heavens. It's the same as the one outside.
Who gave it to you?
No one. I found it, not here.
In Bethlehem.
How could you know that?
My master was King Gaspar of Meroa. He was full of knowledge about good and evil. You've heard of him, a magician and sage.
Yes. I had status in the court of Herod. He arrived with Melchior and Balthasar. They told a story that I shall never forget. According to this story, they arrived in Judea by following a star, and that star was a sign of a marvelous event.
And marvelous it was, this particular king's birth date. And that date forever etched in time as well as space in signs only 4 people could decipher. Imagine, only 4 people on all the earth raised their eyes to heaven and understood the language of the stars.
You're lying, there were just 3. You're lying and I want to know why.
It wasn't only the 3 kings. Not only the Magi had read that secret in the stars. Not only the Magi crossed the desert floor. They searched for the infant to place at his feet gifts of incense, gold, and myrrh. And you looked for him to kill him.
Why would I kill him?
Evil and good are well known to you, Saphir. But your evil won.
You don't know me. I don't know why we're talking. Take me to your master. I'm not speaking to a servant.
Impossible.
Take me to him, I said.
My master is there, under those stones. When we returned, he insisted on stopping here. He looked at me and said that his destiny was completed here. No one can help you, Saphir. You are alone. Alone to face that which you know and that which you want to know.
I recognize you, O Lord, in the world you have created. I recognize you in the desert and the rivers. I recognize you in the mountains and the seas without end.
Palestine!
The land of our fathers!
Promised land!
We thank you, Lord.
Where is Jerusalem?
Why Jerusalem?
It is to Jerusalem that I need to go.
Jerusalem is so important to you?
Yes.
I think that a child's appointment is always important. I hope that I can be there on that day that you enter into Jerusalem.
And the Lord said to Moses, "Go to the top of this mountain. I want you to look at the land I shall confer on the children of Israel, and it is there that you shall meet your destiny."
Brothers, I have brought you this far, but you are not yet home. And it is better and safer if we keep moving. Let's go.
And the caravan descends on its way to the promised land.
I too will be with you in Jerusalem.
The caravan descends toward the land of its fathers.
Seize all goods and animals. Who is the head of this caravan?
I am.
Where were you headed?
To Jericho.
Are you all Jews?
To
Please, we have done nothing.
Did you know there was an attack by the rebels?
Are you a boy or a girl?
Why us? What are they going to do to us? What are they going to do to us? I'm afraid.
Halt! The men on one side, women on the other. I am a servant of God.
I didn't know your God had so many servants.
The others, and you better be quiet.
What have we done to them to make us suffer? Where is my husband? Oh my God, what will they do?
And where are your men? Are they near?
They may all have been killed. Or they fled to the mountains. We don't know. In this town, no one has seen her man, not since the Romans arrived.
What are we to do with them?
You know as well as I, it's their religion or their lives.
Then I'd say their lives are forfeit. How about you?
You're learning. We'd better have them tied up first.
I hear nothing outside. They must have left. We can escape.
A woman tried that yesterday. They killed her.
Don't cry. You'll see. No one will hurt us. Calm yourself. Everything will be all right. Tell me about your house in Galilee.
I haven't seen my new home.
You must imagine it.
White. All its doors and all its windows painted blue. And there's a well, and a courtyard, and an oven in which to cook outside. For in Galilee it's as hot as in Egypt. And there's a garden. Flowers. I like a large garden. Trees in the garden. They are pomegranates. Our children will love them.
Tie them tight.
You two, woman and child, come with me.